Hey everybody, it's Suzy Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Suzy Q. Hey everybody, it's Suzy Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Suzy Q. Hey everybody, it's Suzy Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Suzy Q. Hey everybody, it's Suzy Q. Hey everybody, it's Suzy Q. Nah, hey everybody, it's Suzy Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Suzy Q.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Q Aquatics and Exotics. And what a crazy weekend. How is everybody today? I hope everybody loved that theme song. I know how they like getting it stuck in their head. So I do have a chat here opened, and I don't know if this is going to help me stay more up to date or not. No, because I can't read it. That's just too funny. So it looks like we have, oh, look at everybody. We got Aquafunk, Scott, Chewy, I am here and there. Uh-oh, you were waiting for me. Johnny Goldfish in the house. Hi, Candy. I hope Caleb is feeling better. Pleco Whisperer. Hey, Mark. Deemer. Look at that. Deemer's in the house. Griffin. Kim. Hey, Kim. Oh, there's my Instagram. Thank you so much. Hey, Zen Ginger. Is Mrs. B? I see. Hi, Angie. Hi, Angie. Hi, Mrs. B. Diva. Clutching my... I don't have pearls. Oh, I don't have pearls. And I know Elizabeth from One Fish, Two Fish ROC is lurking. So make sure you say hey to One Fish, Two Fish, even though she's not in the comments. She's busy cleaning up her room. She's grounded until her room is clean. Reels Tank. Oh, this is great. This is great. Wow. Let me tell you, I'm putting down that chat because I can't hold it and keep track. But I literally just walked in the door maybe an hour ago. I've been away all weekend at my niece's baby shower, so it was very exciting. I love doing family things, but it's made it for a very hectic drive. It was about a 3.5 hour drive, so I got caught up in so many people's live streams. Quite the intro. Thank you, Frank. Unless you're being sarcastic. Either way, thank you, Frank. That is my daughter singing. I was just talking to my brother, who's also in a band upstate Pennsylvania, and I asked him if he would lay down some. He plays mandolin and a bass guitar, and I'd asked him if he would lay down some tracks for me to add a little you know, a little background to it. Because let me tell you, my daughter, on the fly, she just walked in the store where I was filming me setting up a turtle tank in the store, and the camera was on, and I sang a couple verses for her. She caught on. I stopped singing. That's me clicking. That's my input. And she just ad-libbed, man. She just wung it. She had the words, she had the tune, and I let her do the rest. So she has a gift. She absolutely has a gift. Oh. Fish Kit Jake. Hey, y'all. Said hey to Dad. Ed. I like your haircut. This is the nice, haven't showered all weekend look. How do you like it? It does have a little extra to it. Didn't have to say that. Is that TMI? I could have just said, thank you. It's a new look I'm going for. But that's okay. I am set up in my fish room, and I want to show you a couple tanks, but I also want to explain why it's so hard for me to go live in my fish room. And by the end of this video, hi Caleb, you'll probably see why it is so difficult. Haley Raid, hashtag Haley Raid, not Nola Jane. Oh, how great is that? Thank you, not Nola. Thank you. Oh, hey, Sans Gal. So, and I do want to talk about some upcoming events that I'm really excited about. And yeah, this fish room's a little tight. Thank you, Frank. Hey, Ginger. First, let me show you around a little bit. How's that? Would you guys like to see around my fish room a little bit? First, I'll take you to the tanks that are already. Alice, your picture just cracks me up. I could just look at that picture all the time. That's funny. So the first one I want to take you to is, what is that? My webcam. I'm going to go down to my webcam. These are my guppy tanks. This is my one guppy tank that I started with a trio that I got from LRB, LRBaquatics.com, and Haley packed them up. There was one male, one male, one female, and one fry. So these are gorgeous. I'm going to try to move my webcam so you can see the next. They started off, these are their quarantine tanks, but they're going to end up being in these tanks. And then, can you see that? Seeing a fish room and a fish room stream. No, we don't want to see that. Oh, Rockford, you're funny. I like your intro song. It's peppy and happy. Thank you, Deborah. I feel like this fish keeping hobby helps make me peppy and happy. So, absolutely. Which is why I want to try a very, very different video. And I don't know how it'll come out, but I'm really trying. The feeling I get from this fish keeping hobby is amazing, and it's hard to put in words. So I wanted to try an aquatic style ASMR to try to show people what I feel. So either it's going to work out great or it's going to be a bomb, but either way, I'm going to give it a shot. Back to my guppies. LRBaquatics.com. That's right, that's right. Can I keep a crayfish in a 5-gallon? Oh, let me tell you my experience with crayfish. I live in Pennsylvania. I'm not allowed to keep crayfish. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Hi, Bam. So there might be people in the chat that are allowed to have crayfish. I'm not allowed to have crayfish in Pennsylvania, so I do not. I want some of your Fireball ice cream. Ooh, Pam, you got Fireball ice cream. Ah, Funk is getting set up. I don't think you can be late. Everything fish. Because everything goes. Everything goes. So this is my one. And if Haley was in the chat, Haley, you in the hey TJ, she would tell you what kind these are. I think they're like red and blue. I erased. Those are my black. All of them have fry. So maybe I'll take a couple minutes to hey, FNS. Okay, FNS. What does F and S stand for? That might help me remember that. F and S. Ooh, I hope you do get a crayfish. I really want one. So these are the black ones. And then now my albino galaxy didn't do so good. Can you see that? Whoops. Those are my albino galaxies. They did not do so good. Hey, Jess. I'm still mad because I saw you at Aquatic Experience and did say hello to you. Wait. You saw me at Aquatic Experience and you didn't say hello to me. Are you going to the big fish deal? That's coming up. Hopefully you are. And yes, if anybody sees me, just come up. I am horrible with names. I would never know your name from your icon unless you walk around with a picture of your icon and tag. Rockford Fish, Pennsylvania. I just got a drone with a 3-day project in that state. Oh, yeah, Pennsylvania is amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, and this is my other fish. Okay. So that's enough on guppies, but at this level, I'm going to turn the camera to the right. Oh, you see my messy floor? Okay. Let's see. Father and son. Oh, I love it. Father and son fish room. Your name is Tim. Ah, very good. Father and son. I like that. Please be nervous. With me? With me? Me? Oh, no. Don't ever be. Ever. So, I'm going to try to pick the camera up without spooking my embunas. Are you guys ready to see my embuna tank? Can you hear me? Is my mic on? I feel like a comedian. Is my mic on? All right. Now, it's going to get a little wobbly because I'm hand holding it. Did they run? Now, you do see that wire. Electricity is a little bit of a problem in my fish room. Hopefully it's not too. See the one in the rock? Oh, did they just hide? Most of them did just hide, didn't they? But these are my embunas. So it goes embunas. These were my pea puffers. I can say now pea puffer. These are my blue dolphins. And my frontosa tank. There's also a ropefish in there that I see once in a great while, but he's in there. And then down below is the guppies. So it kind of seems like, wow, there's a lot of room there, huh? No. Not even 2 feet behind it. This is my quarantine tank for my Denison barbs I just got. Oh, there's one. These are my angelfish. See if I can do this. These are my angelfish and my biahes. And I want to move the male and female biahe because they haven't spawned in a while. Pea puffer. Oh. Then right underneath that. So these are my Brochardes. This is their quarantine tank, but I'm not sure what tank I want to put them in. See if they come out. There's one, there's 3 of them in there. And these 2 tanks are ready for some fish that I have upstairs that I have to bring down because there's just no room for them. It's a blue, German blue ram and paradise fish. So they're coming down here. So now if you look, this is a very, very, very tight space. There's my computer. There's my setup with the eCam. See it? Then over here, this is my brackish water, and it's only half filled because I have an amphibious fish in here. The African mud skipper. Skipper is in here with some guppies and a molly. 2 mollies are left. And now there is a green spotted puffer that I hope comes over to see us. Do you see him back there? I saw Senzo had a puffer in his, but I think his tank was bigger than mine, so I'm testing it. I didn't put both of my, I'm going to go around a cord. Hang on, don't get dizzy. Don't get dizzy. And then down here is the other green spotted puffer. I only put one up in this tank because I'm not sure what's going to happen. So now if I back up, here, there's my setup for live. So I got a 55 gallon, 20 long, 10, 10, and 10, 20 long, 55 gallon, 55 gallon, 55 gallon, 29, 20, 10, and 10. Oh, and over here is that 16 wide in the back, but it's hard to get to that one. So this part of my fish room So this part of my fish room probably has the most, woo, I popped up, the most room. And as you can see, it's 2 foot by 4 foot space in between the tanks. It's a real tiny space for all this. Oh, what did I see? Oh my God, I saw you too, and I am so dumb. Really wish I said hello. I swear I sat right next to you at lunch. Are you kidding me? Oh, so close. So let me ask your honest opinion, Everything Fish, because no, they're not going to do aquatic experience again. Do we seem not approachable? Because I know if I saw like Rachel O'Leary or something, I know now that she's very approachable, but I envisioned her not being approachable. That's what can I do, like when I'm anywhere, to make people think that I'm approachable? Elizabeth, One Fish, Two Fish, ROC, very approachable. That's what we were there for, is to meet people. We were there to meet people. So, I'd love to hear what you have to say about that. And yes, they're not going to do that again. I'm hoping, I think I'm missing some stuff. No. Seriously, I am so sorry. For Pete's sake, exactly. Exactly. I wonder if it was when Lisa was counting her handfuls of raffle tickets. I love that. She is so excited with her raffles. And she always wins. She always wins. So that is awesome. Immature aquatics. Okay, back to my fish room, because I had a shiny thing. Sorry, I had a shiny thing. So this part of my fish room is quite small. But this is actually the biggest part of my fish room. And if you're wondering what that, right there. If you're wondering what that timer is, that's till we get to be funky. We're going to go be funky in 42:23. Let me tell you, unless there's a lag. I want to meet you all. It's a fish tube community is awesome. I agree. I absolutely agree. And what does Ginger say? Everyone seems approachable to me. I walked up to everyone I saw at Aquashella. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Absolutely. We are Johnny Goldfish. Let me see. You're very approachable. Even my daughter talked to you. Oh my God, your daughter was so sweet. Oh my gosh. Absolutely sweet. Absolutely sweet. Yes, I want to be approachable at all times because I'm doing this to share my experience and my hobby with anybody who will listen. How great is that when somebody comes up and also has a fish tank? Let's talk. Or you have a bearded dragon. I want to talk. You got a poison dart frog? Do you have a parrot? Do you have a blue-tongued skink? Do you have something I don't have that I would love to talk about? There's Funks. Yep. So, do you at JH Aquatics? So do you. Ginger rocks. Yes. And Funk is coming up. Have you ever seen a sea pig? Type of sea cucumber I've seen in video books and scuba diving. What's the best species? I'm going to let somebody else with more experience answer that because I do not know what that is. The only people I wouldn't approach is people with guns and or knives. No, you can still approach me. Although, if anybody's listening, while I was in New Jersey, I did not have a gun. No. Because that would be illegal. So, I'm very careful about that. So now, who's that? Lisa. Hi, everybody. Hope you're having a great night. Everybody say hi to Lisa. Monica's in the house. I'm rummaging for chocolate. I can relate. I think the issue is that people are shy. Aquaria YouTubers are almost celebrities, and some people view them as such and end up being fearful to approach. What if I was wearing a shirt? No, that would make me a target. I say, come up, ask me. Yeah, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. Now that's funny. Is Mr. Kaler in the house? Oh, he is. Howdy, Bob. Bob, feel free to print your post your link. You're a mod, right? I think you are, yeah. So this part of the fish tank, we just went over this fish part of the fish room. Then I have over here my wall of 40 breeders, which starts with my Cares fish. Now, if you remember, my Cares fish had fry. The first time they had fry, I got excited. Everybody got excited. Within 2 weeks, the fry was gone. Yeah. So I didn't get so excited. But there is fry again. Can you see that? I want to say it's right. Tell me if you see the fry. Hey, Jeremy. I'm not going to be able to talk because I'm walking over there to show you the fry. Or the area the fry is in. Oh. The area is right here with Mama. Right there. So if you see where that mama fish is, so here was I was thinking, because I will never be able to get those tetras out of that tank. And I don't know who was eating them, the tetras or the parents. But a part of me wants to scoop up those fry and put them in another tank. Ooh, do you like the dolphin and the frontosas? Thank you, I do too. And they're starting to get so big. Ooh. But anyway, back to my 40-gallon breeder wall. So if I hold up this webcam, let's see if I could show you my 40-gallon breeder wall, just in case you haven't seen it. Okay. So first of all, there's my fish tube shirt from the first aquatic experience. Over here are my 2 electric blue Jack Dempseys and my 3 Polypterus. Are they not amazing? I love this tank. This is a tank I tested CO2 on. It lasted as long as that canister lasted, and that was done. And then on the bottom I have my 2 axolotl tanks that do not need a heater. And there's 5 axolotls in those tanks. 3 females, 2 males. And straight up, here is an Oscar I adopted from Aquatic Experience last year from Darius, who got it from Jay Wilson. So we've got that Oscar. And right next to my Oscar. See those 2 Oscars? They're going to be going into a 75-gallon tank. This 40-gallon breeder underneath, let me see if I can show it right there, is empty. That's where my goldfish were. So my goldfish are no longer in there. Right next to them, whoop, right there, those are my Neolamprologus multifasciatus, otherwise known as my little shellies, my shell dwellers. Then there's the Cares fish. Then over there on the bottom, right there, I'm about to do a video on that because those are all my summer tubbin fish that are in there. And then up there is the empty fish ready for a Nomo. So this Nomo, I'm not sure what a Nomo is, but Blackie won it and wasn't able to get it in Australia, so he gave it to me. So I have it, and I was going to work with the company to help set it up to explain to me a little bit more what a Nomo is and how I could explain it to you. But it starts with an under gravel filter, which I am a big fan of. Believe it or not, I'm an absolute fan of the under gravel filter. Don't ask me why. But this Mbuna tank, under gravel filter. They're all hiding. My gosh, there really are fish in that tank. There really are. I'll go back to ones that you can see. Okay, so as I was saying, because I had shiny things. So this is my wall of 40-gallon breeders. See this? There is only 1, 2, 3 feet between that and this. So it's just barely enough room. I can't set up a computer between there to do a live stream. There's absolutely, all there is a walkway. That is it. And I'll put the camera back on because I love looking at this tank. All there is a walkway. It makes it very, very tough to set up a camera and to set up this. This is my live stream setup. And I don't know how other people live stream, but this is how I live stream. Ready? Okay. So I have my software, which is Ecamm. It works really well with the Apple computer. I have this USB hub because there's so many USBs plugged in. One is for my microphone, right there. One is for the webcam, and one is for the camera. So those are the three. This is my storage device that I need because I just struggle with storage all the time. And this is the electricity. This is the box that everything goes in when I'm done. Raises this up. I also use this camera right here. So it's quite a bit. It's quite a bit of stuff and wires. So see this hallway? It's like really hard to set up in that hallway because people live here. I got my kids live through this door and their bathroom is over there. So they got to be walking back and forth. They're walking back and forth. There is no room. But that is my 2/3 of my fish room. So I showed you these tanks over here, my wall of 40 breeders there. Around the corner, how many tanks do you have? Well, I'm showing you, Monica, you can count. I am afraid if I count, it's like a number I'm committing to. So I'm not counting. But there's my wall of 40 breeders. And if I go around the corner, I am setting up the 75-gallon tank, which I wanted a 90 for my 2 Oscars. And the reason why I'm going with a 75 and not a 90, and I'm going to be perfectly honest, I have space for a 4-foot by 2-foot tank, so I could put a 120-gallon there. I don't have any assistance in getting the 120-gallon tank in the house and downstairs. I don't have the money for a 120-gallon tank. The 90-gallon tank was $500. The 75-gallon tank was $100. I got the 75-gallon tank. So that is set up there. And then if you keep walking down, and after I'm done with my laundry, I'll show you that part, is my whole rack of betta fish. And then my angels. I got my angels in a 55-gallon there. My 2 baby angels. Do you remember I got some angel fish from the pet store that had no, I say they had no wings, but they had no fins. It was total fin rot. They looked like tiny silver dollars. They were actually angel fish. So I got them and I brought them back to health. And so they're in a tank. Underneath that is an ambuna that was left for dead by these animals over here. Ambunas are so mean. Not my favorite. One of my first fish, not my favorite. And left her for dead. She's got 1 eye. So I just tried to give her some medication, and guess what? 6 months later, she's thriving. And I have no other place to put her. I don't have a tank I can put an ambuna. So now she's in a 20-gallon long all by herself. I've got my blue endlers I got from Ella Brett's. I have my rummy nose tetras right above that. And I just put in some cory cats. No. The dwarf. Autosynclus, sorry. Put in the autosynclus in with them. And then next to that, see why, this is why I don't count them, is my swordfish. My swordfish, my red, orange, red swordfish. But they also have some cherry barbs in there. And underneath those are my beautiful danios. I absolutely love those ring danios. Tinwinnies. So yes, yes, yes. And that is my downstairs fish room. And I think almost all my fish are down here in this fish room. The fish that are not down here, oh my gosh, this sounds like I have a lot of fish. Well, I guess I do. I got a lot of tanks. But upstairs, and I'm doing a video on this. What fish do I have upstairs? Well, I got my German blue rams that I don't like upstairs. I can't get to them. I can't access them. They're coming down here. I have 2 rainbows. They're coming down here. I got the 4 tanks in the kitchen. They're staying. I have this beautiful orb, 16-gallon orb with a little baby fish in quarantine. Little albino Oscar. Little tiny albino Oscar in quarantine. So yes, I think I might do a clickbait video coming up about my Oscar in a 16-gallon tank to see how many people get angry. That's kind of clickbaity, huh? That sounds like fun. Oscar in 16-gallon. I'll even put a picture of a big Oscar. No, I don't know. Sometimes I just like to stir the pot a little bit. What have we got here? I can't read the chat because I'm still talking. What other fish do I have upstairs? So the kitchen fish. Oh, my 120-gallon goldfish. Love it. I did have to put some plastic plants up there from their old tank because I noticed the smaller ones were struggling for food. So if I put a little bit of food over those plastic plants, they can get to them and the bigger fish can't. So that seems to be working out good. And my saltwater tank. So that's upstairs. Now that's not all my tanks upstairs, but that's all the fish. I also have turtles. Because it's the freezing, are rams hard to breed? It's like a club or small aquatic experience. Huh. See, I can't read the chat because I get confused. Ah! Okay, I'm going to start reading the chat. Because yes, I have more fish. I have more fish tanks. I like the Oscar. Thank you. Still lurking, Q, so don't hate me. Oh, I love you, Funk. I love you, Funk. Aquafunk Aquatics, we all like you. See, you have a siphon out some fry and let the rest. Oh, wait, let me see this. This is what I need to do with my Caris fish. You can siphon out some fry and let the rest stay. And that way, you don't make the pair totally shocked, saddened, or angry. I love it. That is what I'm going to do. That is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm actually, those tanks right now that the German blue ram is in, the paradise fish upstairs, they're small, cute tanks that you would put on a desktop, like 20-gallon, 15-gallon tanks, real cute little ones. I'm going to bring them down. That would be perfect. And I'm going to use the exact water that's in there so I don't give any kind of shock to the fry. Oh, that's lovely. I like that idea. Thank you very much. Is it Mikey M? Mickey M? Mick M? Mucky M? Tell me, tell me, tell me. I'm pedaling on my bike while eating. Wow, that you got skills, Monica. Did you see my comment from before? No, I did not. Let me see. Everything fish, everything fish. Can you put the comment in again, everything fish? Oh, Chewy's in the house. Nice rack. That's right. Griffin, Jeremy. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to have to start at the bottom because I'll get lost. Let's see here. 40-gallon breeders. Yes, TJ. I've got a whole wall of 40-gallon breeders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 40-gallon breeders. That's what I have. Anyone else get frustrated that people always want to call right in the middle of live stream? Yeah, the only one who's allowed to call me in the middle of while I'm on a live stream, that's my lifeline, Elizabeth. Everybody else I just ignore. But sometimes John comes home from work and wants to talk. I'm like, but I'm on the live stream. Mm-hmm. So that's a work-life balance. I have to work on that. And let me tell you, I'm very proud of myself because I didn't want to go to my niece's baby shower, which is a life event for family, because I wanted to stay home with my fish and I wanted to take care of turtle tanks. I have to remember people first. There has to be a fish life balance. I teach at work-life balance. So at home, I've got to understand fish life balance. There is a fish life balance, right? Oh, it's so hard. I can see it this summer when I go back to Suzys. You see that? Who's calling me? They're not allowed to call me. Oh, he's a wise ass. He thinks he can call me. Look at, do you see what you're doing, Aquafunk? Do you see what you're doing? Aquafunk. Yeah, you see this? Remember, paybacks are a bleep. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, that's the Aquafunk. Yeah. Because he just thinks he's funny. Oh my gosh. The bat signal. Yes, she is a bat signal. Fin rot. That is not healthy for any fish. Are you talking about those angels? That's why I feel like I rescued them from the big pet store. Even though I paid for them, they didn't look like they were going to last very long there. Everything fish. Remember when you asked if you were approachable? It was actually because I was newer to your channel and I wasn't sure it was you. Is there any new type of aquatic experience in New Jersey or Pennsylvania? Is Maryland too far for you? There's a big fish deal coming up. There is, oh my gosh, somebody help me. What's my new favorite one in Pennsylvania? Oh my gosh, my new favorite one. Scott, Liz, Candy. Oh, it's in Pennsylvania and it's amazing. I'm telling you, it was so amazing. It was speaker after speaker after speaker. That's in Pennsylvania and by York. Oh, what is wrong with my brain? She rocks. No. So yes, there are other ones. Show me the way. Show me the way. Q must have the sound on for her chat. Do you hear blink, blink, blink? You should not. It's not me. What? Rams often fail in carrying and brooding part, older or better. They often prefer good quality water. Nice. Good to know. Oh, thank you so much. I love that driftwood. I had to outbid somebody in my fish club for that. And I still joke with them all the time, like, when they go to bid on something and I just pretend like I'm going to bid. Liz, I hit a cat for 4 days in the bathroom before. Oh, snap. Hodes? Did I get that right, Hodes? Hodes? Did I get that right? Hey, gang, hit the like button on the way in. Thank you. Yes, I was talking about the angelfish. Yeah, TJ, that is not cool. But after the medication and tender loving care and hand feeding with tweezers, little worms, they're doing so much better. I can't wait to show you guys. But they're on the other side of the room. Keystone Clash, Oddball Aquatics, thank you. Keystone Clash is in Pennsylvania, and that was awesome. Connecticut also has one, kind of nearby. What else is in this area? If you like saltwater, I think the Reefapalooza is in this area. Sorry, I'm bouncing back and forth here with emails, dealing with some things. Keystone Clash, Keystone Clash. How come I can never remember Keystone? And I live in Keystone State. My goodness. What is wrong with me? Reef Exchange. It was the bathroom he didn't use. That's the key. I don't have a bathroom that nobody uses. Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones. Have a yabba dabba do time. Live chat or top chat? No, I'm an eCam, so it bounces all over the place. I'm still trying to figure out eCam. eCam doesn't highlight at Q Aquatics, so I can't see when somebody talks at Q Aquatics. They don't highlight super chats. It makes it very hard, and then I feel like I'm ignoring people. I like to create merch store on my channel. Oh, good luck with that. Let me know how that works out, TJ. I don't know why she can't hear me yelling at my computer, the Keystone Clash. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is an advertisement for all you people out there that think it's possible to get away with things. This is your brain on drugs. I did so many drugs in the 60s and 70s that I did permanent damage. Coming up next week, no, on Wednesday, 26 years clean and sober. What? I am so grateful. So grateful. But yes, there was damage done. Or I can just blame it on being 60. I could be because I'm old or because I did brain damage. Either way, I got some issues. But you know what helps? The community, the fish keeping community and fish keeping itself keeps me focused, keeps me out of trouble, keeps me broke. That was the Oscar. This is why I cover the Oscars. He just almost jumped out of that tank. So these are the two Oscars I want to put together. You tell me if you think it's a bad idea. This is how they look side by side. Do you see these two? These two right here, I think they were just so going at it through the glass. I might have to rethink this. Huh. Thirsty Rabbit, thanks to you. I see that one. How's that? Thirsty Rabbit, thanks to you. Heath. What's going on? That's my brother from another mother. Did I say that right? Yeah, I said it right. You gotta yell louder, Candy. I got it right, Hodes. What's up, Thirsty? Oh my God, Lisa, that's hilarious. Most women hide shoes or clothes, not mammals. I got a super chat. I got a notice. I got a super chat. Oh, I just approach people if I want to meet them. If they get upset or say something that makes me think twice about them, I will not approach them again. But so far, that hasn't been the case. Oh, I hope people approach me, because I would never, I'm just so oblivious sometimes. You are in New Jersey. North Jersey, Mid Jersey, or South Jersey? Let me see, where's that super chat from? Oh, Scott, $10 super chat. That deserves a super chat. Congrats, Q. We love you. Is that congrats on my 26 years? Oh my gosh, I'm trying not to take credit when I put credit where credit is due, but I am so stoked. If you guys knew me then, you would not believe this is me today. If that makes any sense. Yes, Deborah, I am free. I am free, and a year into sobriety, I quit smoking cigarettes. Wow. That is a freedom that I was so chained. I couldn't go from one room to the next without having my lighter, my cigarettes. So much so I've thought about vaping. But thanks to you guys, you're like, don't do it. No jumping, bad fish. You're not kidding, Haley. Well, I have do you see this? No, you can't see that. I have a metal shelf on top of it. So proud of you. Thank you so much. I can't even believe it's me sometimes. I can't even believe it's me. Drain Bramage and Holly. Those Oscars look great. Thank you. I cannot wait. So I'm going to do a whole video on setting up this Oscar tank, because I'm doing it in case I have to put the divide up ASAP. So I'm trying to create it in such a way that the divide can go in. I do have one of those big plastic divides with little holes in them. I just don't have the suction cups that keep them there. So I don't know how good that would be without them, but I do have light diffuser, that plastic grid. So even though, yes, I'm sure if they rammed into it, they could break it. But if that happened, I am going to keep one of these 40-gallon breeders open and cycled so I can just pull one out and put it in if it gets that bad. Because it might get that bad. For me, it's 27 minutes clean and sober. Oops, never mind. That's my funk. Let me see. What time is it? Because I don't want to. It says 15 minutes to Funkadelic. That is awesome. Thank you, King and Queen. Yeah, that was amazing, Scott. Thank you very much. If they are males, don't put them together. Okay, TJ? How do I tell if that's Oscar is a male or female? I can tell with live bearers. I'm very good with that. How do I tell on an Oscar? I've never seen either one of them lay eggs. I've never seen anything like protrude from their body. Well done on nearly your first half-hour clean funk. Oh, no, he lost it already. Forget it. He already lost it. There's some GoFundMe for Scott. Did you get that? GoFundMe for Candy. Male Oscars will fight over territory. Yeah, if they're male, 75 gallon is not going to begin it. I think I would need like a 220 so that they had enough for territory. But how do I tell if they're male or female? Bob C, are you feeling better? I hope so. Oh, there's a lot of thumbs up on that one. Thank you, Aqua. Funka Funk. Hello from Minnesota. Minnesota. What is out in Minnesota? Is that a kitten? Oh, you have a lot of cat lovers in here. You have a lot of cat lovers. Oh, yay. Congrats on 2000. I'm in Northeast Jersey. So that's above Sandy Hook. That's up in the New York area, right? I am in Morrisville, Pennsylvania, which is right like half a mile from Trenton, New Jersey. So we're pretty close. We need to quit smoking too. Don't forget, after this, we're going to Aquafunk's drink and Stream's drink. Because she's drinking. Who's drinking now? And feel free, if you have his number, text him, call him during his live stream. He really likes that. He likes when people call him and text him and send him messages throughout the whole stream. He does. He loves it. Hi, Thirdly Rabbit, thanks to you. Thirsty Rabbit, yep. Worldwide Tropicals in the house. Look at that beautiful angelfish. That is an absolutely beautiful angelfish. From one sober sister to another, one day at a time, and congrats. Good job on your live and best life always. How are the ropefish going? Did you see my ropefish tank? I mean, obviously I'm not breeding them. I have one. But Haley, you are awesome. And it was at the Keystone Clash that she saved me from an absolute anxiety attack. So thank you, Haley. That was very, very awesome. Very kind woman she is. Funk, I'll send you an email later. I got some big news to run me. Thirsty, text him during his live stream. Text him. Send him messages. Hey, Sailfin. Beautiful tank, Susie. Thank you. Let's see if I think you missed the, these are my Cares fish. I'll put them up for a little bit. King and Queen, good day, Abal. I hope everything is doing great in Australia. Yes. Our hearts and thoughts go out to you in Australia with those fires. That is just absolutely insane. So it sounds like Mitchie M. Mitchie? Mikey. That didn't help me. Oh my. In Swedish, it sounds almost cut like McKay without the E. McKay? McKay. I so suck, McKay, Mikey, Mitch. Mikey M. Mitchie M is okay pronunciation. In Swedish, it sounds almost cut like McKay without the Y. McKay. Is that right, McKay? McKay? McKay, no worries. It's like, okay. Oh, Bob Kaler, thank you very much. We have a lot of the same pets. Kids, Susie. Block Funk. Thank you very much, Bob. That's why I thought we should do a live stream together. Because we got the blue tongue skink. We got the green spotted puffer. A lot of our fish are the same. A lot of our animals are the same. I thought that would be really fun to compare and contrast what we have. And thank you for the super chat. I like when people say good day to Thirsty Rabbit. Fun in 15 minutes. Let me get my clock. And now we're at 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And I am going to webcam, look at my dirty floor. Now let's look at some beautiful guppies. Okay, that's a guppy tank. There we go. Ginger Graves. $10 from Ginger Graves. Fan character dressed as a cheerleader jumping in the air. Is that like one of those fun stickers? Oh, I gotta see. I can see it when I see the live chat. Thank you very, very much. What? Look at you guys, Ginger and Bob and Scott. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can tell by their vent. How about if I took macro shots and put them on Instagram? Would you be able to identify it by their events? Because that was a cute sticker. I can't wait to see it. Go back 30 seconds, so that was funny when she couldn't find out what suction cup was. No, that's not funny, everything fish. Oh, the fires are heartbreaking. Oh, okay, loving the necklace. It's a turtle. What else cute? Okay, let's see here. My brother and sister-in-law gave me this, the turtle and the baby turtle, for my 60th birthday that just happened in October. These are literal dog tags, not like army dog tags. No disrespect to any veteran, but this is a part of my motorcycle club in Virginia, the Lost Girls. I was sitting in a restaurant all by myself, and they took me into their group and made me a part of, and it was awesome. So these are a bunch of female motorcyclists that are amazing. The size of the fish and colors when it comes to sexing Oscar males can be smaller than females with brighter colors, which have darker colors. They look identical to me. Oh, they look identical to me. Aquatic Ness is in the house. Hey, Ness. Uh-oh, Aquafunk. What's he being all angry about? I love your necklaces. My favorite sea turtle. Yes, yes it is, isn't it? My brother and sister-in-law were so sweet coming down on my 60th birthday to give me that with a little baby on top. See that? I don't know if you can see that. They're very, very sweet. I love it. Hi Liz, Aquafon. Go get that barking dog in check. Yeah, before you start. Oh ho ho ho. Let's go to the default. Has my 7 minutes and 28 seconds. I don't want to forget it. I got to put it right in front of my face. Go drink another one. Ooh, what is that? Hi, Ness. Keystone Clash. Keystone Clash. I remembered. I subscribe before I am loving the oddball fish. Oddball Aquatics is awesome. Ropefish rule, and I will always save you, Susie. It was my pleasure. I had a ball hanging out. It was fun. I have a tattoo of a sea turtle. What? How cool is that? So I have a tattoo I got when I was 12 years old. Not really. I actually got a pencil stuck inside me and some lead stuck in my thigh, and I have a little black dot. It's actually blue now. That's my tattoo. I'm like Phoebe. It's like the earth from far, far away. That's about as much as I could do. We learned English from the age of 8 or 9 in school, so we're used to English and American language. Yeah. In America, we teach English until a high school and try to introduce another language, and it doesn't work as well. Let me tell you, it doesn't work as well. Males are bigger and thicker. Let me try that again. Males are bigger and thicker and a bigger head. Sorry, TJ. I have Oscars for over 20 years, and male over tails can overlap each other, but best to tell is venting mate. Venting mean I will never know? Is that what that means, Heath? I will never know if it's male or female? If I took macro shots, would you be able to tell, or does venting mean I have to actually touch something, the vent? I know that sounds like a stupid question, but I've never tried to sex an Oscar before. And they look like they want to either be friends through the glass, look at this, or not. Friends or not? Do I have time? I got 5 minutes. Okay. If you watch them, they look at them. Are they kissing? Oh, I don't think they're kissing, huh? So they're used to being neighbors. They've been neighbors for like 8 years. Oh. But with my pain level, you will not like me sober. I'm going to take your word for that one. I feel bad for the koalas. They're hurting so bad. I know. I know. Here's a GoFundMe page, guys, for candy. Let's all chip in. Meaning population. Sorry, that was not worded right. Thank you, Bob. I would love a Q Kaler stream. Oh my gosh, that would be awesome. Yeah, I don't think they're bonding. Heath, are they bonding or are they being aggressive with each other? Oh, I get my fish and reptile breeding projects going. Let's see, how do you get a moderate owner of the channel pickup? What does that mean? What does that mean, babe? I lost my thing. Let me see my default. 3 minutes and 43 seconds. Yay! 3 minutes and 43 seconds. How do you get moderated? Do the owner of the channels pick you? Yes. That is what you do. Well, first you ask if they want to moderate, and then you pick them. I don't remember. And I probably should update it, but I think mine are good. Everything fish, yes. It's true that a lot of fires were arson. What? I did not know that. I have a photo of Aquafunk's butt. Can you vent him? Can you tell if he's male or female? Motorcycle club? Motorcycle group. There's a difference, and I don't want any motorcycle club to think that I'm stepping on their territory. I am in a motorcycle group. I am not in a club. So the back of my leather doesn't have a bottom rocker. I'm just a group. I'm just in a group. Is that badass? Is that badass? Damn, I'm badass. Yeah, I like being badass. Because I'm so not badass. Uh-oh, what did Scott do? That Candy's going to put him in timeout. Oh, dang, you ride too? You just keep getting cooler. You're so funny. Liz is still gone, huh? No supervision, Scott? We got 2 minutes. Let's make sure. Thank you, Jess. 26 years, that's right. And don't you feel like you have to change anything just because we're rooming at the big fish deal? Because temptation does not bother me. I come armed with some power. I come armed with a power greater than us, so I'm cool. Deidre, most natural started, but yes, sad to say. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's back. We're just finished eating, so I'm going to assume she cooked. You should go sit beside her. I think Candy's putting you in timeout, Scott. Oh, I have a few tattoos. No, I just have the one from far, far away. Don't be whiny. Oh, smack down. Would you steal an old man's bucket is just wrong. They hate each other. Oh, are you for real? My Oscars hate each other? We got 55 seconds. I'm going to have to dive in this in very deep. I don't think I'll get the tank set up in 1 week's time. So next week I'm going to be talking about these Oscars. It's all going to be about Oscars. And I'm going to talk about what I've learned. And hopefully you'll bring to me next live stream some help. Because if this is wrong, then I won't even bother moving them. I won't even bother. Can somebody just shoot me, please? No. I'm running through everybody 3 minutes. We got 26 seconds. I will see everybody over in Aquafunk's stream. Oh, something's very sorry, Terry, and I'm going to find out what happened when I go through. Oh, Aquafunk is a male. I'm going to have to check his vent. I'm leaving before we vent Aquafunk. That's going to be in Scott's stream. Motorcycle gang. I will see you guys. Thank you. I will see you at Funk's. Don't forget, Aquafunk. Get a funk and a funk.